The love story of Milena and Cleopatra. In the summer of 1993, a retired teacher rescued a wounded female stork by a lake. The stork had multiple injuries, the worst being a wing pierced by lead pellets. Although it healed, she would never be able to fly far again. The teacher had two choices: abandon her or take care of her for life. He chose the latter, as if to fill the emptiness of retirement. He never imagined that this decision would later shock half the world and even prompt the president of Lebanon to amend the constitution. The old man, Stepan Vokic, named the stork Milena, meaning the little one. He treated her like his own daughter. Thanks to his care, Milena recovered. Though she couldn't fly far, he built her a nest outdoors so she could stay close to nature, bringing her indoors only in the winter. Because Milena could no longer hunt, Mr. Vokic went fishing every day to feed her. Over time, Milena became deeply attached to him. When he went shopping, she sat in the passenger seat, sticking her head out the window to watch the scenery rush by, an experience she had never known in flight. They strolled together after meals, shopped together, greeted villagers together. 8 peaceful years passed, and Milena became a local celebrity. Then, in the spring of 2001, her legendary story began. One afternoon, a male stork suddenly appeared beside her. He didn't mind her disability and even signaled his affection. Milena had found love. Mr. Vokic, as happy as an 80-year-old child, renovated the nest for the pair and named the suitor Cleopatra. From then on, Cleopatra tirelessly hunted food for Milena, giving her a fairy tale life. Soon their nest was filled with chicks. Cleopatra worked harder than ever, constantly hunting for his family. Life was difficult, but full of happiness. Then, one day, Cleopatra disappeared. He left one afternoon and never came back. Mr. Vokic was furious, calling him a deserter. But Milena waited, staring at the sky every day. Time passed, yet Cleopatra did not return. Milena became thin, even starting to starve herself. Storks are monogamous for life. If one dies, the other often refuses to eat until it too dies. Seeing her suffering, Mr. Vokic tried to feed her and distract her with walks. Winter came and went. Then, the next spring, Cleopatra suddenly returned as if falling from the sky. Milena was overjoyed. Life resumed as before. Only then did Mr. Vokic realize he had misjudged him. Cleopatra had simply followed his migratory instinct. Every winter, storks fly to South Africa, and every March they return to Europe, crossing Africa and the ocean. Cleopatra was always the first to return for Milena and the last to leave, staying just a little longer with her. Each journey was 28,000 kilometers, making theirs perhaps the world's longest long-distance love story. Year after year, their chicks grew up and left, but Milena and Cleopatra stayed together, as in the beginning. Their story spread worldwide, covered by the media. Many couples even chose to marry on the day Cleopatra returned, inspired by their faithful love. But in spring 2017, Milena stood waiting on a lamppost as usual, only this time, Cleopatra didn't come. Migratory flocks returned, but still no Cleopatra. Worried, Mr. Vokic set up a 24-hour camera on their nest. Live broadcasts aired in the town square and online, with millions watching. Yet the longer they waited, the greater the disappointment. Research revealed that Cleopatra's route forced him to pass over Lebanon, a death trap for migratory birds. Each year, over 2 million are killed there. Fear gripped Mr. Vokic. Had Cleopatra become one of them? In desperation, he used Cleopatra's feathers to write a letter to the Lebanese president. In it, he detailed Milena and Clepatin's story and strongly condemned the cruelty of hunting migratory birds. The president's daughter read the letter and was so moved that she intervened, leading the president to change bird protection laws overnight. Still, there was no sign of Clepatin. The town square filled with anxious crowds. Some began holding memorials, convinced he was gone. But suddenly, Clepatin appeared on the live screen, his body battered with injuries, but alive. Cheers erupted, people hugged, and tears flowed freely. No one knew what he had endured, only that he had returned. Clepatin proved that no distance could stop true love. Neither oceans nor mountains could keep him from Milena.